In this video, me and my two songwriter friends are gonna compete to see who can make the coolest song. We got 24 hours. What are you guys' thoughts?
Feeling cool.
The genre that I imagine being cool, I have zero experience making.
Okay, let's get started. Woo! So here's a few things I decided to do to go as far into being cool as possible. I'm going to be experimenting with different ways of making my voice deeper. Probably by recording myself in a higher key and then pitching it down. I might also experiment with rapping, since that is what I think is the most purely cool type of vocal.
After getting off the call with Joel and August, it was already pretty late for me. I decided to call it a day and wake up extra early tomorrow instead. So I slid into my bed and immediately got stuck watching YouTube until 2 a.m.
As you can tell, I pretty much am the definition of cool, but for the sake of the interestment of this video, I decided to head out on the town and ask some strangers.
If I say the word cool, what kind of music comes to mind? Hip-hop. So what about hip-hop? Hard 808s.
The beat can easily carry a song. The lyrics don't have to be that deep.
Musically, I'm going to lean into styles that I'm not an expert in, like heavy electronic beats with cool sound design. Since I only have 1 day to do this, that will mean using royalty-free loops way more than I usually do. You may call it cheating, but I call it Let's move on.
I thought I would get up early to get as much work done today as possible, but like that, I'll go back to sleep.
When I say the word cool, what kind of music comes to mind? Pop punk. Pop punk?
When I came home, I realized that maybe I was looking too far, and the answer was right there in front of my face all along.
What's a cool song?
It's gotta be edgy. It's gotta play with the conventions a little bit. Give us something unexpected.
I think that's really good advice.
After already arriving later than I wanted to the studio, I then spent 1.5 hours fighting my computer because it didn't want to work and I needed it to work.
Being an individual interested in reflection and growth, I realized that I have to learn from the mistakes that we made in the last challenge. I started already on the way to the studio.
So ever since last time, Jonas has been crying, saying that the reason he didn't win is because he had to go get lunch. So I'm picking it up on the way.
I found this loop that I really like, but it's like way too busy to build anything off of. But luckily they have everything separate here, so I'm gonna download all of it separately and try to cut it up into something that just isn't chaotic and more cool.
So here's my plan. I'm gonna give myself an hour and see if I can lay any type of foundation that I feel is cool at all. If I cannot, I'm just gonna start writing on my guitar.
I haven't produced something since I was a baby, so I decided to work with pre-built samples to be able to make a beat quicker. After playing around for a bit, I found this. Guys, I think I'm onto something.
Yeah!
I'm gonna use my influencer privilege on Twitter. Send me a video of you making your coolest sound, please. We'll check in on that in a bit.
With a melody and chords in the bank, I decided to move on to my favorite spot for writing lyrics. When I talked to Faizan and Louis yesterday, they said that the lyrics don't really matter, it's just supposed to sound good. So I tried to write it so that it focused a little bit extra on the phonetics of it.
Am I crazy? Has my brain deceived me?
It is now 3:30. Honestly, I haven't really gotten that much progress. I've been cutting up some loops and I've been trying to sound cool. But yeah, I really like, you know, the big meaty horn.
Genius! I absolutely loved where this beat was going, so I decided to show it to my girlfriend.
I don't think it's a bad song, but I'm not sure I would describe it as cool.
After crying for about 10 minutes, I decided to start all over again and threw the old beat in the trash.
It is 8 p.m. and I have The Bachelor finale to go watch with my friends. But I'm gonna try to use that opportunity to ask them what the coolest music is to them.
I feel pretty good. It's not the best song I've written, but I will be done. And done is better than good.
What makes a song cool to you?
Scottish music. Throw in a bagpipe solo. I'll do it.
Have you played it?
I played bagpipes competitively for 5 years.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're doing.
Whoa, acoustic guitars aren't digital. Cringe. So I recorded the exact same riff again, but using my MIDI keyboard.
Yeah, this is better. I would say this is cool.
I'll take it.
Okay, so I just got back from Bachelor night and today is not my day. So I actually had to Uber there because I had a flat tire on my car. And then on my way out of the door of the front door, I was wearing my glasses. They were hanging like here and they fell. Now my glasses are broken. And in the Uber on the way back, we hit a traffic cone and we had to stop on the freeway. So I had to walk back the last part. It's like the universe doesn't want me to finish this song.
After starting over from scratch, I knew I didn't have much time. So I chugged a Red Bull and went into beast mode. So now that I found like a new direction that definitely feels cooler, I was like, hell yeah, let's get to work. And then Bianca was like, not so fast, young man. We need to have lunch.
I don't think I quite said it like that.
No, you said it, oh, not so fast, young man.
Just like last time, I decided to right at the end change the chorus. But I did something that I thought was pretty cool, which is that I decided to do some kind of vocal manipulation.
Okay, so my lyrics are about a guy who wants to leave this earth. And I guess he asks his friend if he wants to leave the earth as well. Maybe he's asking Elon. Maybe I am Elon.
After lunch, I finished writing all the melodies and lyrics, and I thought it turned out pretty cool. Just look at them. Curse words? Cool. Time to record vocals.
I know it's f***ed up, but please don't go. Cause you know I miss you so.
Fast forward, it is almost 3 a.m. Been mixing for a bit. I'm not sure if it's any good. But then I realized I didn't even record the rap vocals properly. My problem, though, is that my cringy Swedish accent comes out even more than I rap. And when I talk, I might have to record my rapping slower in order to try to avoid too much of an accent. Lost my trust, I must adjust. It wasn't just like to discuss, turn us to dust. Let's try to speed that up. My trust, I must adjust. It wasn't just like to discuss, turn us to dust. Man, computers are getting amazing.
Now I'll play this for Larissa. And as we all know, it's only her approval I seek.
I'm not a huge fan of the vocals. The type of voice.
Pitching. But if I try to take that away...
Immediately I like it better.
Okay, so I almost forgot that I asked Twitter for sounds, and it's 4:22 a.m. If I don't choose your sound, it's just I didn't have time to look at them. Maybe this cat thing can be pitched down to sound cool. Thank you, Lala Lauren 003. Believe it or not, this is your cat. Make sure the cat subscribes.
Melodies, lyrics, vocals were all done. The song itself, bellissimo. The production, I was struggling.
God, I'm really stressed now. It's 45 minutes left. I don't have any good bass plugins. I just need to try and figure something out. This is probably the last check-in.
I have 16 minutes. I think I'm just gonna do that, take that vocal effect away, and then I'm done.
Can you do more like drum stuff?
I'll use the minutes I have.
I don't know if this is funny for anyone else, but I'm doing some stuff right now that would make every grown producer cry. But I'm just doing a bunch of mastering stuff. Okay, 24 hours are gone. Time to play each other our songs. Jonas, you're up first.
I downloaded a bunch of loops and samples to put together something quick, but it was just really limiting. I started something from scratch based on my guitar instead.
Synth sounds good.
This is nice.
But I'm losing. Trying to make you jealous like a foolin'. I know it's up, but please don't go. Cause you know I
Indie rock vibes.
Let's go back and take it slow. I won't change, but please don't go. Cause I'm addicted. Baby, don't you know that I'm useless without you? I know one else could deal with all my problems like you. I know that I have hurt you and I'm sorry, but please don't go. Cause I'm addicted. Baby, don't you know that I'm
That little major 7th chord.
deal with all my problems like you.
Jazzy Jonas.
Hurt you and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Please don't go. Cause I'm addicted.
Hey, very nice. Little swear word in there.
I thought curse words were cool. I'm really happy with the melody, and I'm pretty happy with the lyrics as well. I'm not super confident about the production. I'm just throwing that out there. The production I spent about 30 minutes on.
You say that your production isn't good, but I think that your production sounds a little bit indie. To me, this is kind of a bedroom pop version of Stay.
Interesting you should say that, because I was inspired by that.
I think it's super cool. My turn.
Yeah.
Fun. Yesterday, Larissa said,
Cool is when it's a little bit edgy, so it's a little bit different, but still catchy.
So that's something that I wanted to try. I've been going back and forth between hating and being okay with this today. So,
Okay.
You feel so far away. I go back and forth now every day. It's something
Cool sound.
with you and me.
May.
Can't translate the movements in your face.
You're really good with the little...
Am I crazy?
is beautiful.
That is nice. It's got this synth bass thing.
I see you're not awake.
The drums are awesome.
Hey!
Very nice.
Thank you.
You said that the cool thing is that it's different, but still works. In your words, what is different about the song?
To me, what's different is the sound combinations that I've gone with. I've kind of gone with an 80s sound. Along with that, I have kind of a funkadelic guitar.
We all have very different cools, I think, which is very exciting. I did my final bounce at 5:30 a.m. and then I had to kind of lie down a bit before I could fall asleep. So 2 hours. Let's go.
Nice, dark.
I wanna be done, I wanna be done. Legs feeling so numb and nowhere to run. I wanna be done, I wanna be done. Wish I had begun before it begun. Left behind, sleep deprived, lost my mind, dead inside. I wanna be done, I wanna be done. I wanna be done, I wanna be done. So what you say?
I want to walk away from explosions in slow motion to this song. Yeah.
No reason left for us to stay. You wanna leave this place with me. I don't wanna die, I don't wanna die. Boy, I lost my trust, I must adjust. It was unjust, let's do discuss, turn us to dust. I wanna be done, I wanna be done. I wanna be done.
Sounds great. The mix is great. Awesome.
That was awesome. It seems so obvious the direction you went that I'm kind of pissed off with myself for not doing something kind of like that.
To decide the winner, we invited Thai superstar music YouTuber Jiva for help.
For Jonas's song, I feel like your bass line and the kick drum really complements each other in a cool way.
I don't understand what I'm doing.
And also the overlapping vocals in the chorus really sounds modern and cool to me.
Baby, don't you know that I'm useless without you? No one else could deal with all my
However, I feel like your main arpeggiated synth is very loud and overpowering to the point where it makes the vocal melody less cool.
Cause you know I'll miss you so.
It's time to stop!
As for August's song, I just can't find anything cool about it at all. No, I'm just kidding.
Got him!
The part where you sing the word back and forth and then you hear the synth in the background going back and forth between your ears.
I go back and forth now every day.
It just makes you feel cool noticing it. And also that cool distorted vocal effect right before the chorus just really sounds nice and it really makes the chorus shines afterwards. But what really doesn't make the chorus shine are the drums. The drums are just too soft. The chorus could have been way cooler if the drums just have more impact.
Agree. Super flat.
Okay, are you ready, Joe?
Put it on me.
Your whole trap vibes just sound super sick, especially that brass hit. It gave a lot of impact to the song. Oh, and throughout your whole verse, you also got that cool distorted effect like I mentioned in August's song. So when the choruses come, that contrast in the vocal quality just makes it hit way harder. However, the rhythm in your singing melodies just sounds too samey. Because it kind of had the same pauses at the end, it makes it feel a bit boring.
Before Jiva says the winner, we have another one in this series. Us making the most satisfying song possible, so check that out. Jiva, who won and why?
So the person with the coolest song is Joe.
Oh!
No!
It really breaks my heart to not let August win.
Winner! Why was I not even up for discussion?